I always say this, do this like an experiment. At your home for a day, just sit in a chair or a sofa comfortably. Don't talk, don't interrupt anybody, let people do whatever they want to do. You just be quiet like a statue in a corner and assume that you are dead, that you are no more. And see your own house without you. Yes, you are there, but you assume, you imagine you are not there. And see what will happen. What will happen? Everything will happen as usual, as it happens every day. Meaning, some member of family will go and make tea and make breakfast, and people will eat. Children will go to school. The older ones will go to college. Men will go to their offices. The ladies might be also going to the offices. And the help will come to clean up the house, to do the dishes. The vegetable vendor will come. He's giving a call. It's very interesting. See, over here in Ashram, it's so quiet. We don't have any street or market or bazaar. So once in a while when I go to, cities and I'm like in the room, and it's like in a colony, the house is in a colony or somewhere. And then the vendors are, Alu lelo. So I really enjoy that. I said, what's that? And then the bell is ringing. I said, why is this bell ringing? So the ice cream person has come. Okay. Then another very loud sound is music is being, what's that? I said, now the garbage collector, the municipality trucks or vehicles have come to collect. And I said, what a musical collection of garbage is happening. And they play loud music. And they are giving a call, and sometimes they are playing patriotic songs and whatnot. And I said, you people have quite a drama in your dwelling places. Ours is like birds, right? Few birds chirping here and there. Maybe my dog's barking, and somewhere some machinery is happening. Maybe people are talking. Otherwise, it's totally silent. And I love it and enjoy that. So you sit in a corner of your house and this whole drama will go on. Nothing is stopping because you are dead. Nothing. Lunches and dinners will be cooked, teas will be made, people will be... Yeah, of course, they might be a little sad and sobbing and crying a bit. But then after a few days, everybody is back to normal. So whenever it's a holiday, make it a really holy day. Be quiet, be in silence, sit in a corner. And be a mute spectator to this whole tamasha, the drama. It won't matter at all. Maybe this will give you a shock, a realization. Don't feel so important that without you nothing will happen. Everything will happen. Actually, I remember I met a woman who said, who just lost her husband, and she was sad, and she told me how the death happened. He was sick in hospital and this and that. And then she said that he was a very bad husband. He was not a good husband. He was not a good father also. He was okay father also. So she started cribbing all about him. And then she said the only good thing what he did was he bought an insurance. So after his death now I have good money. That's the only thing what happened. I said, may God bless this person who has died. That his family is happy that he is dead. Nobody is mourning. And I know that man, when he was alive, he always thought, I am the one who is running this house. Without me, they will just crumble. And my wife loves me, and my children love me, and they respect me and whatnot. And he couldn't see this. The reality was so different from what he assumed. And that's true for everyone. We think without us nothing will be right. But that's not true. So somewhere this dispassion should come in. The realization should come in. And your focus and your priorities should be according to that. I asked a 74-year-old man who is still working, running his huge business. I said, why are you working so hard? He said, no, Gurumaa, I do want to retire, but there is so much to do before I close my shop. I said, okay. He said, what do you think? How long will it take? He said, maybe next 2 years. And this is what he said to me 10 years ago. And he's still working. He's 82, he's still working. His son says, I don't want even a dime from you. And he's still working. I said, why? What for? What for? But the realization isn't happening. Not happening at all. So, one should be very, very sharp and intelligent and should see the things as they are. I'm not saying don't work, don't run house, don't get married. I'm not saying that. Do everything, whatever you want. But you just should remember this, that the moment life will get snuffed out of your body, nobody will ask you, nobody will warn you, it will just happen. And are you ready for that? Are you? Ready to be kicked out of this home of body? Have you sought the attainment of the highest reality, the truth? Are you working for that or not? So, live your life in such a way that you prioritize the things as they should be. Of course, work, job, do everything. But your mornings, keep a time separate for that. Sure, before the bedtime, again focus, give time to yourself. Do your chanting, do your dharana, do your pranayam, do your yoga nidra, whatever, do something. And just reflect of what happened the whole day. And just check and ask yourself, what's your goal? What's your objective of life? Eat, drink, sleep, marry, die one day? Or is it something else what you need to do? Just question yourself. We don't question. We hate to question. We hesitate to question. We never say, why am I doing this? And say if you are one day 75 or 60, well, I don't know where you will be or not, because the way people are living. Big question mark. But I have seen most of the old people, they are just full of regret and guilt. Oh, we could have done better, we could have done better. And now the whole life is gone. What to do? We couldn't do when we could. And now we want to do, but we cannot. Problem. So live your life very wisely. Life is a blessing, no doubt about that. But are you in a right frame of mind to keep this blessing as a blessing, or you will turn it into a curse?